What's up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 113. I did this one with Caleb Gonzales. He is the co-owner of Wide Awake Entertainment. And they are the guys who are helping Vari promote the 806 Reserve Buddy Music Festival. So there you go, man. I've been talking about it. I've been hyping it up, been getting excited. And now I got to talk with Caleb about kind of the behind the scenes and everything he's doing to help make this the best that it can be. And I think I'm behind him. I believe in like his passion, his love for what he does, and his love for putting on for the city. So it's great. If you haven't already, go ahead and buy your tickets. Follow him, follow Vari, AJ Lucy, all them, and you can kind of get more details on where to get tickets and like more information about the show. I'm sure as time goes on, we'll get more information. And I believe the lineup is very close to being dropped, so that'll be cool. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and there you go. So, what were you saying? My fault. Like, what was your question that you asked me?
I kind of just want to know about the podcast. Like, just tell me a little bit about yourself, too.
Well, I say we. That chair usually varies with people. So it's like, usually my friend Jen, she's here during the week. And then my friend Chapa, who apparently was too hungover to hang out, he's been helping out. He did he's the designer of the 806 Reserve Buddy.
Armando?
Yeah, Chapa.
Cool.
Yeah, so Juan's little brother. So that's like when I say we, that's us.
Gotcha.
And I've been doing this for about 2 years almost. And it kind of just started with like wanting to have fun and just talk and be on camera or just talk to people. And then I got on camera and on YouTube. And then I kind of got it serious and, I put more and more time and money into it. And now it's like, now that I, like, seriously, probably when I met Vari, it kind of, the tide started to change where it's like, oh, I can help people, like, put their music out there or whatever they're doing out there.
Dude, I'm so glad you said that because lately, like, that's something that, like, I found a lot of happiness in is just helping people in the music industry in general, just because, one, that's where my passion lies, you know what I mean? But it feels really, really good to be able to help someone that's trying to just reach their goal and their potential, you know what I mean? And being able to give them a platform to where they can express themselves. Like, that shit is just, I don't know. I just get some superb happiness from it, bro. So
can you see yourself in there, or are you gonna have to scoot up a little bit? Like I think you should probably scoot up a little bit, man.
Yeah, I'll scoot up
because I want us all to be. There we go. I usually have somebody here to help me, but nobody wanted to help me today, so fuck. Yeah, dude. Like it just it really, like, I would say like literally in January, February, the whole thing really changed for me. Where it's like, hey, bro, it's either like people hit me up like, hey, I got this music coming out, or I got such and such, I'm doing such and such, can I come on the show and talk about it? Or I have like Vari who have people, he'll be like, hey, dude, you should reach out to this guy and talk to him. And so it's like, it's been fun. Like, I'm starting to like notice the responsibility I'm starting to get. And I do like helping people like that and bringing exposure to them. But also I'm new, so like I'm getting exposure from them. So I mean, it's kind of
it's a great relationship.
It is. It's fun right now.
For sure.
So that's kind of what I'm about. I'd say like if I do 3 podcasts in a week, I'd say not listen to this. Let me change that. If I do 10 podcasts in a month, I'd say 7 of those are to help people out and to like be serious, if you will, like business.
Yeah.
And the other 3 is just having fun and getting drunk. So that's where we're at with this. And I don't know. And then I know like with the 806 Reserve Buddy Music Festival, that's, Vari was like, can I send people your way? That's how he connected me with you. And I'm like, yeah, man, let's get it. Let's hype this up as much as we can.
Oh yeah, dude. So, it's for me, it's a dream come true, to be honest with you. Like, I've been sub-promoting music festivals. That's how I started my company, Wide Awake. We started sub-promoting music festivals about 6.5, 7 years ago. And just being a concert goer, you know what I'm saying, like, is what really got me driven to kind of, like, even be in that scene and, like, that particular field. But yeah, dude, like it's literally a dream come true for us to be able to do something like this, especially for the city. You know what I'm saying? There's so much talent out here, like so much fucking ridiculous talent out here.
For sure, dude. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, fuck
do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, cool.
I just know I don't edit, so it's like whatever you say is going on the fucking show. So.
All good. Yeah. No, I am who I am. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's very rewarding to be able to know that like we're bringing this type of platform. We don't want to build just, you know, a music festival. We don't want to just throw an event that's just like fucking here to rake in money. You know what I'm saying? Like in the past, like just to be 100% transparent with you, like there's been promoters here that have just come in here. They've thrown their show and they're dipped. You know what I'm saying? Like where are they now? MIA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to build something that like everyone can come to here for. So it doesn't matter if you're a graphic artist, if you're fucking doing graffiti, if you rap, if you do country, it doesn't matter what you do. Like we're trying to build something here that's like literally for our entire community to give them a platform to showcase whatever it is that they love. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you're passionate about, I want to have something that's like so inclusive that like, you know, you have a friend to go to try and help you reach this goal. Like
that's kind of the goal with this on a lot like smaller level. I just want to bring light to what you're doing for the city right now. Like right now it's just about Lubbock, really mainly for the most part. So you own and run Wide Awake. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So I can no longer say that I own Wide Awake. I actually have a partner now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
She's amazing. Yeah. So I started Wide Awake for sure. But I have a partner based out of Dallas now, and she helps me with everything. I've actually like started to like really grow a team this past year, kind of like how you said, just more recently shit has just really, you know, come to fruition, and it's really just come alive, and we've got a lot of opportunity come our way, and I have a really good relationship with God. So for me, I feel like the fact that I'm putting out, you know, opportunity for other people, it's just circling back around. It's karma all around, you know?
Yeah, man, I've heard that. You know, it all comes full circle. It's weird, man. I like it. And I keep thinking about this. I'm gonna mention it now. Like it took a third person who like is not even from here. He's from he's still 806 Vari, to meet you when you grew up right down the street. And me and your brother Trey used to hang out. It was weird when you said that. I was like, what the fuck?
That was a weird dynamic. When you sent me their address, I was like, dude, I used to live down the street from there.
Literally like a block away.
Yeah.
You can walk right there. It's weird.
What's even crazier is I've been in the house next door.
Yeah, the Fintels.
I've been next door, yeah. Like, so it's actually really cool. I'm glad that we like got that out the way early.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, I was nervous coming over. This is like my first podcast doing, and so like I didn't kind of know what to expect. So for me, like that made it friendlier off the bat. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That's why like I don't really like to talk much beforehand. Like I'll just like shoot the address, and when if I have never met a person, I just keep it fresh. Like I won't say a lot before, and then once the cameras start rolling, like legit, like I've said that before. You're watching this new thing form. Literally, like straight off it. It's weird, man. I like it though.
It's cool. No, I'm glad that it's cool that you like actually know about that already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're very hyper aware about that.
Yeah, you know, it just by default, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think about it for the longest time. And then I'm like, wait, I'm doing that again. You know, it just happens.
Shit just clicks. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it's supposed to happen, it does. Like, and that goes with business, with partnerships, with your own goals. Like, you may have these goals that are so big, you know what I'm saying? And like they may seem unattainable, and then all of a sudden, like you got everything you need right there and there.
Is it? Would you say that's why you got into like a partnership, because it was like so big you needed somebody else, or how'd that happen?
How this actually happened is I saw Vari really putting on, like really, really fucking working for his city. You know what I'm saying? I saw 806 versus everybody before it was a festival idea, and me just being a promoter that lives in Dallas and, still doing, things here in Lubbock and having just love for my city in general, I saw that and I just wanted to reach out to him. I just literally messaged him on Facebook. I was like, yo, bro, I see what you got going on for the city. Like, I really respect that. My roots are in hip hop. I live in the EDM realm now, but I love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If I can help you in any way, let me know. Let's link up. Let's connect. And from there, we immediately got on a Zoom call and just got to know each other. And within that conversation is when the 806 idea happened, actually. Um, so I've got some really good partners. They're great. They're based out of Amarillo. They're Project Ghost Town. And we just met with them to do United Under the Lights, which is pretty much like a really underground festival that we had about 2 months ago in Dallas. And it was really successful. It was really cool. DFW Ray Fam, shout out to them. Shout out to the Ice Cream Collective, Pulsation Nation. We got a bunch of good groups out there. Um, but we really did our thing, and that's whenever we met Project Ghost Town. And for me, it was so crazy that I had such a cool connection with mutual friends that were just down the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up the road, literally up the interstate. And once we met, we just formed a really good bond, formed a connection there, and just talked about our ideas. We all have parallel interests. We're all promoters. We do production. We rap, like whatever it is. We're all in the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much just where the 806 idea formed. Like I had them as a resource. They were already interested in doing events. So I just approached Vari. I was like, yo, like, you're from Lubbock. You're trying to blow some shit up over there. Like, I see what you're doing. I do EDM shit. You do hip hop shit. Like,
So you're kind of you and Vari kind of started this festival.
yeah.
Y'all as ones. Well, he already, like you said, he already had his thing going, and he was kind of building.
Oh, yeah.
He's been building this like crazy thing. I don't know. And then I literally asked him that last night. We were at the bar, me and him, and I was like, "Dude, how'd this get started?" And he literally just told me yesterday about you and about you. You kind of just hit him up and went from there.
Dude, it was literally a bright idea,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, to where it was like, yo, let's have this conversation, and like, I just want to get to know you. I just want to see what you're about. And then we just dug deeper into each other.
What about him? Made you want to do business with him?
Instantly, I saw a lot of me in him. Instantly, just
Well, in a way, he is kind of a promoter too, though, right?
yeah, I know. He 100%. He's a promoter. He's an artist. He's a fucking graphic designer, photographer. Like, he's a very talented dude. He's very smart. He can do a lot of different things, and that's why I saw a lot of me in him instantly. You know what I'm saying? I saw the way he was pushing his brand, and I saw the way that he had a drive to help others. And for me, like, that hits home because, again, like, I get satisfaction out of helping other artists grow their brand.
Yeah, man. So do you have like, what made you start wanting to be a promoter and all of that? What made you want to start Wide Awake?
So I actually don't even know, like, I've thought about this a lot, to be honest with you. I've always loved music in general. I had a guitar whenever I was like fucking like 9 years old or some shit. Never picked it up, but I've just always been that guy that had headphones on. You know what I'm saying? And like growing up, I didn't have like the most money. I had a great family and like we had everything we needed, but I didn't get to have every fucking CD like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to have an MP3 when everyone else did, an iPod, all that shit. So I felt like I was always late to the music. So going to live music events, that's where I was like, yo, this is fucking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to figure out what I like right here and there. So J&B Productions, they used to always do like rock concerts, out at Jake's. I was always popping up to those, dude. And that's pretty much where I literally had an epiphany. And like, I didn't realize that I had it at that moment. But about 5 years later, when I was really thinking about how I formed Wide Awake, I was just standing in the middle of a mosh pit, bro. And I was just like, yo, this is it. Like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, this is fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? This is happiness. Like, and that kind of started the idea of like, I want to get in the music industry. But it wasn't until about like 5 years later, whenever I started going to EDM events, that I realized, how could I break that barrier? How can I get in there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I started going to festivals, started going to EDM events, and I started going to a lot of After Dark events, here in Lubbock. Ryan B was running them. And to this day, like, that dude is one of my biggest inspirations, hands down. I met him randomly at an after party, and I shit you not, at first, whenever I met him, like, I was just another guy at an after party, you know what I'm saying? And I was talking to him like, yo, you should let me sell tickets for your event, this, that, and the other. wasn't really having it. And he was like, "Yeah, we're good." This, that, and the other. Like, I was like, "That's cool, whatever." Kind of fucking like gave me a chip on my shoulder. I was like, "Man, I don't need to join y'all's team. Like, I'll just do my own shit." And
Hell yeah.
fucking a month later, I started Wide Awake. I didn't even have a laptop, bro. I fucking started Wide Awake. I got a logo made on Fiverr. Just built some social media platforms and just started kicking that shit up. Just started promoting. Had no idea what I was doing. Didn't really have a strategy.
Damn, that's usually how it goes, huh? You just fuck it. You just do it.
I was like, I'm just diving into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need people to pass out flyers? I'll go pass some shits out. Let's go. You know?
Yeah, I think I've just been thinking about this. I think a lot of people are scared. They're scared to work hard, and they're scared to do things for free. I think maybe not scared is not the right word, but I don't think a lot of people want to do like the dirty work of something that they say they like they say they want to do it. But I don't think, like, are you willing to do something like that? Like, pass out flyers for free, you know, set up for free, do these shows for free, well, you know, because I think a lot of what separates, you know, us from everybody else is, like, all the fucking bullshit you have to put up with. You're just going to do it no matter what. No matter what. And I think, like, that's why I like Vari. He just does it. He just fucking goes.
Bro, respect.
Yeah.
Bro, 100% respect is just out here getting it in every single way. Yeah. And that's why I see a lot of me and him, bro. Because like you said, no one's about to be out here passing out flyers for free. You know what I'm saying? Just to get entry into an event. Like, no one's going to do that for some shit they're not making money on. It doesn't make sense.
A lot of people won't do that.
Bro. So, I guess to answer your question, like if that even was one, is the thing that separates it is literally like just the love you have for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your passion is entirely there. You'll do it, and you'll do it for free every time. You know what I'm saying? For
sure. That's why I want to be around people like that. I want to interview people like that. Because I like that. I don't like people who make excuses or whatever. You know, I'm sick of that shit.
Bro, there's no excuses. So
yeah.
One of my good friends, he's a DJ here in Lubbock. His name is Big A, Aaron Rendon. And I was just talking to him last night about that. Like, it's very surreal for me to be able to do this hyper-local event. Everything about 806 versus everybody is local. The vendors, the sponsors, fucking the promoters, the artists, literally 100% of it is from the area. And for me to be able to do this 6 years later, it's kind of like almost a slap in the face because I'm like, yo, like, you had all of this all along. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You could have done this 6 years ago, 3 years ago, like whatever it may have been. You had all of these resources all along. So if I could just really preach like just one thing that I've taken from this that's like really just hit my soul is one, helping others, like being able to provide opportunity to anybody else for something like that'll make you feel good. But aside from that, you have everything you need already around you to do whatever you want with your life. You're perfectly capable of doing literally anything you fucking want. That's something that my mom told me whenever I was younger, and it's stuck in my head, and I've lived by it. You know what I'm saying? There's no wall that you can't break down. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Hell yeah.
Bro, if you want to start a business, I guarantee you got all the friends in your circle to do that. And if you don't have that in your immediate circle, they know somebody that can help you get the job done. You literally have everything you fucking need at every point to do whatever you want. And it's like you said, people get scared to pull the trigger, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's that leap of faith or whatever.
It is a big thing, you know?
And then, but no, I think I see a lot of people, again, it's probably my fault. I read a lot of shit on Twitter that I probably shouldn't be reading. But it's just like people complaining about like working, like I kind of like starting to feel like people just don't like to work. They don't want to work, and they definitely don't want to do it for free.
Yeah, no,
and I mean, sure. And it's like I think like, and being friends with Vari and like just listening to what he actually like talking to him because I've gotten to be able to talk and get it out of him. Like I'm just listening to like all the things that are going into this. It's like, wow, man, that's a lot of work. And it's a lot that goes into this shit that people have no idea about. You fucking know, right? You're the one that's doing it with him.
Bro,
man.
it's a fucking lot of work for sure. But for me, the risk is worth the reward. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the first things that got us like on this idea, for me at least, is whenever I was first able to book one of my homies for like a bigger show, for him to be able to open up for another act. I'd been promoting finally long enough to make those connections to where I can slide that in there, a slot time somewhere, you know what I mean? And my friend Trevor Wolf, he's a DJ here in Lubbock as well. We got him a show out in Oklahoma with my friend Exactly, that those shows out there. And he got to come open up for Vandals. And like, once I finally got to see like my friend perform on this massive stage in front of this huge ass crowd, and like, I got to be like the fucking helping hand, the middleman to make that happen.
That's cool.
Like, it literally gives me goosebumps right now thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Like, I get excited thinking about what I imagine this festival is going to be like.
Yeah.
And like that kind of, like you're saying, like I'm sure like a lot of the hip hop lineup that's going to be on, I've done podcasts with them, so it's going to be cool to see them like in front of big crowds. And it's definitely going to be cool to see Vari, like, Vari's dream come into reality. A lot of our dreams actually probably into reality. It's going to be nuts. So you're like, are you kind of like the head of the EDM part of it, would you say?
Yeah, I would say so.
What do we got to look forward to for that? I've never like even seen that shit really, so I'm excited to like check that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, so one, the production is fucking dope. Project Ghost Town out of Amarillo, dope fucking production, great people. They got exactly what you need. So you can expect the stages to look fire as fuck all the way around.
Are they kind of like doing like the design of it?
Yeah, 100% the production is on their end. But as far as the EDM stage, you can definitely expect live visuals. So I don't know if you've ever seen the Microdose VR visuals on YouTube or anything like that.
No, I don't think so.
So in the EDM industry, like, live visuals, VJing is like a big thing. And so like you can actually get famous just being a VJ, making fucking visuals for people and DJs and shit. But there's this particular software called the Microdose VR. And we've got a dope fucking artist here in Lubbock. His name is Ahmad. And he's going to be doing live Microdose VR visuals during like some of the sets. So like, that's something we haven't even released yet, like on the flyers. Like, we still have a ton of work to do, but there's going to be live visuals going on during the sets. It's going to be dope.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy seeing like different groups, like different fans of different things in one spot in Lubbock.
Like, dude, that's like just something that's the cherry on top for us, you know?
Yeah.
Being able to help people is cool, and like bringing all the genres together is just like a different story. It's something that's never really been done at scale like this. At least if it's been done, like, I don't think it's been done in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm like, I'm always hesitant to say that. Like,
I am too, but at the same time, like, you know, like, I'm sorry if I offend you by saying that.
Again, I shouldn't be on. I should manage my feed a little bit better on Facebook, but it's like a lot of people talking shit on Facebook about who did it first, or we did it, like, whatever, who cares? It's happening in June. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, you know?
It doesn't matter. We're going to do it better.
Yeah, there you go. There's probably a reason why, like, we haven't heard of it, or it's not around anymore. You know, you're not doing it, you didn't do it right, or that's all right, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Not my place to say, but at the same time, like, I just feel very strongly about what we have going on.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I feel like the city has really been receptive to what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like, fucking COVID sucks. You know what I'm saying? No one's been to a live show in a really, really strong minute. So the fact that we're able to pop this up right after COVID, I just think it's going to be great.
Now, is that one, obviously, is it going to be no mask required?
It's no mask required, but masks are more than welcomed. So however you feel comfortable about it, we want to make sure that you're like, okay there. Safety is the number one concern, and that's actually like within our groups, like as far as setting up, because there's so much we want to do with it. We want to get a skate park involved. We want to get like every aspect of we can. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that everyone in the city has like something there to do. We want to have a live basketball tournament going on, the whole 9 yards.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Like we want to fucking do something amazing here. we can't necessarily do anything. We've got insurance to worry about. You know, safety is the number one concern. So to touch back on did this die?
Can you not hear yourself?
No.
I can hear you.
Okay. So to touch back on the COVID.
Wait, are the headphones not working?
No, it's good.
Oh, okay.
No. It cut out for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What we're considering is having actually like a vaccinated area only. So we're gonna have a VIP area. We're gonna have a GA area. And I think we're gonna have just a vaccinated spot for people that are vaccinated. You know, just if you want to strictly just be away from everyone else, that's your choice. You know, but if you're in it, just generally in the crowd, you can just expect to have mask on or no mask. You know,
I mean, yeah, if you're in the crowd, I don't think you give a fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, so, that's a touchy subject for everyone, but at the same time, like we want to make something that's inclusive for everyone. You know, so. We're doing our best to make sure that all those measurements are safe, but we expect by the time that June 5th comes around that, you know, plenty of people have had vaccines. So we probably won't even have to do the vaccinated area.
Are you vaccinated?
I'm not vaccinated right now, no.
Are you going to do it?
I mean, if I have to.
Yeah, I got my second round Thursday.
Yeah.
I felt like shit all day yesterday, but that's about it. So, I mean.
I've heard a lot of people say that after like each shot they feel like shit for like 2 or 3 days.
No, I mean it's like maybe less than 24 hours. Yeah. It takes a little time to kick in, but you definitely feel it. Like I feel way better today. But I was just thinking about that. Like, damn, I wonder what, like now that you bring that point up, I wonder if that's what it's gonna be like for a lot of places, like a lot of things. Like, are they gonna have the vaccinated area? And a non-vaccinated area, like not just this, like I'm saying, like other big things. So
I feel like we're actually like the first to like kind of introduce that concept. I haven't really taken that from anyone else, to be honest with you, and I haven't seen that within any other event details. We still do a lot of events in Dallas, and we work with a lot of promoters over there. So it's something I haven't seen yet, which is also kind of why it was a bright idea. I was like, yo, I'm all about doing shit different. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I want to give people an experience that's worth what they're coming for. So again, if like paying X amount to like make sure you're completely safe in your own area with people that are vaccinated, like I feel like that's something that people need. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I remember we were like, me and Vari were talking last night. I was just thinking like a basketball court, you know, skate park. It's gonna be too much. Like, there's not gonna be enough time to fucking experience it all. So, yeah, like the timing of it was something that like we butted heads on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like originally, Vari wanted it to go from like 12 to 12, and it sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like being out there for fucking all day long, just getting it, playing basketball, playing fucking like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like hitting the vendors. But I feel like it just made more sense just for us to slim it down. You know what I'm saying? Again, just with the safety, like being the number one factor. Like we got to make sure this is like 100% good for everyone involved. So yeah, it's gonna be hot as fuck. It's gonna be hot, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the middle of summer, June 5th. Yeah. On some asphalt, it's gonna be hot. But we're mitigating that as best as possible. We've actually got like tents that we're gonna end up, setting up out there with misters involved. So we're doing the best we can for sure. So are you like involved? Like if somebody let's say somebody wanted to be a vendor, and they submit their shit on the website, do you like review that yourself? No, so I actually we have someone completely doing that. We have a vendor coordinator. Okay. Her name is Tiffany. I'm asking that because I'm gonna get a vendor spot. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that. But I was like wondering, how can I do that to sell my merch, but also have like a press pass and do like this over there? Oh, bro, we'll get you a press pass. See, there you go. I needed to like make sure like I can get the hookup because I want to set up a table and like maybe like have one camera out there and like people come and do like a 10-minute spot. We'll get you a press pass for sure. Yeah. And then I definitely want to be walking around interviewing people. That would be dope. I definitely want to do that. The other thing, I wouldn't even care if that couldn't happen. I want to be walking around with my little microphone or what do you call it? I don't even know. Like a little mic stand and just talking shit. Yeah, that'd be tight. I definitely want to do that. For sure. Yeah. So. We want to put all kinds of different aspects in this. So, like, whenever you go to major festivals, EDC, Tomorrowland, Ultra, like, they'll have live actors out there, you know what I'm saying? Live performers, like, within the crowd interacting with people. We want to bring all of these aspects to the festival. So, that's why if you look at our website, you'll be able to find, like, pretty much a forum for like anybody that like wanted to get involved in any aspect. Like just circling back to that, we want everyone to have an opportunity to get involved in this in some form or fashion. So just going back to what you said, like if you want to be out there with, you know, with your microphone interviewing people, dude, we totally want you to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Vendors, if you can hear me out there, if you guys want to come vendor our festival, you're more than welcome. If you do art, if you do graffiti, if you do fucking tattoos, like let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
I want to tell my friend Josh Josue to do some live art out there.
Yeah, get in touch with us. You know what I'm saying? We've got every form on our website. We want you to fill it out. We want to be able to talk.
See, again, I think that reflects on who's willing to actually do the work. You're saying like you want all this, and there's plenty enough people to do it. Yeah. It's like, are you willing to do it though? I think it's like the perfect, like it works out so perfectly. It's good for y'all, and then it's good for the artists or whatever they are to like broadcast themselves, not musically.
Yeah.
Food, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking like just be out there.
Artists, you know?
Yeah, just be out there, man. Sell your shit.
We've got a ton of vendors coming through. Like I'm ecstatic with the amount of vendors that we've had like apply to come perform or to come just set up. We've had so many of them, and for me, like that was something that I was slightly worried about because again, we want the community heavily involved, and now that we know that they've got our back on it, I feel like it's just going to be amazing. Like the event's going to be great.
Yeah, I have a friend. He's doing like something like this, but in August downtown. Literally just did the podcast with him at 1. And I asked him like, what's the biggest challenge he's faced? You know, because he's like doing it himself, and he was saying the government. Is that a big obstacle for you? So
not for us because this is getting deep. So the fairgrounds is private property. You know what I'm saying? That's not like the city.
Okay.
So whenever you go and try and block off like the Depot District or...
It's right there downtown near there.
When you go try and block off something like that, you're dealing with the city.
Ooh, it makes sense now. Okay.
So he's going to have some hurdles there. Tell him to holler at me.
I will. Jeremy, there you go, man. So who owns the fucking fairgrounds? Is it like one person?
I actually have no idea.
No.
Vari, because I live in Dallas, like we pretty much... That was like a VAR thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you need to go out there and talk to them, figure this out. So that's what he did, you know? He's been down here getting it, bro. But Vari is a fucking cold-ass worker, bro. He's been a soldier on the ground, bro, doing everything we need to over here.
That's why I like being around him, dude. Yeah. There's no excuses with that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man.
Showing out.
Well, that's good. Then you don't have to deal with too much, like, regulation and permit. You got to do all that, though?
We still got some permits that we have to deal with. If we want to put lasers up, you know.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so if we want to do stuff like that.
Are y'all going to do that?
We're working on it.
It's all in the works?
It's all in the works, yeah.
At what point do you say you'll be done and just, like, with everything and just waiting for the day to come?
I'm not going to be.
No. I was just wondering, like, well, maybe we could do another one, like, right before... It's like when everything's set in stone. No, just till the... Or maybe we can do a recap of it afterwards.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're thinking maybe this could definitely be something that we do semi-annually. But for me, I'm all about the experience. I'm all about quality. So, like, I want to do it 100% right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to cut any corners in any type of way. So I don't feel comfortable, like agreeing to something, like, you know what I'm saying, like setting that early or before or after, you know, like I want to make sure this goes smooth, and then after that fucking we get it together and we just do it better. Yeah.
So you plan on continuing to do this at least once a year for from now on?
Oh yeah, you guys can for sure expect a 2022 event, 100%.
Hell yeah, man. It's like just talking about it's so exciting. I can't stop talking about it because I'm like it's like, what the fuck?
I know you feel that way, but it's so surreal for me because like I said, it's literally a dream come true for me. Like someone that, again, I was standing in the middle of a fucking mosh pit one day and I was like, yo, I want to throw concerts. This is going to be it. And to finally like almost see that day, you know, it's amazing.
Not too far away, huh?
Yeah.
2 months?
2 months, yeah.
Listen, I'm pouring beer into my snake picked up for y'all wondering what I'm doing. I keep forgetting I have this, so you guys go fucking buy one. Natty Lights. I usually drink Keystone, but I think I drank too many already. I'm getting tired of them.
Getting tired of them?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, ugh.
I was that way with Bud Light, dude. Whenever I moved out the house, I was on a Bud Light binge too. So I'm over that. I drink Dos Equis now and IPAs.
I had You ever been to Two Docs?
No, I haven't. I've heard a lot of good things about that place, though.
It's a cool place, and I was telling Jeremy and Mother Jules, he was here earlier. I have to reiterate this because it's important for people to know that those beers are not to play with. They're fucking IPAs and shit. So I got this tattoo. Well, I bought it, and I was like, they were doing these little flash tattoos, but I didn't want it there, and I got it. I bought it early in the day, and I knew I was gonna get it, but I started drinking these fucking IPAs like they were fucking Natural Light, and by the time I got the tattoo, I was blacked out.
Smash.
So I woke up the next day like, motherfucker, I didn't want it there. I wanted it, but I didn't want it there.
I didn't want it there.
So I got Two Dogs is a cool place, but they have these. They don't have any regular beer, if you will. They only have local brewery type shit, which is cool. It's a little expensive, but they're strong beers, man. I was buzzed.
Yeah.
Me and Vari were out there drinking last night. I was buzzed. You gotta be careful. I gotta warn you guys, man. Don't make the same mistake I did. Would you say going? Okay, let me give you an example. I listen to podcasts so I can get an idea of how I want to do my podcast. Or I listen to them to understand how people ask questions, or I listen to a lot of interviews on YouTube to give me. To me, that's like going to work.
You're studying, yeah.
I'm studying. That's not going to work. It's studying. Do you do that when you go to festivals to get an idea of how you would put on a festival? So,
originally, no. But again, just reflecting back on where I was and where I am now. Mm-hmm. It feels like that's what I was doing the whole time. Yeah. Man. It feels like I was just scouting out, what did they do right? What did they do wrong? How can I do it better? How can I make it different? So again, I've promoted music festivals for 6.5, 7 years now. So all those music festivals that I was promoting to, we were guest listers for, we went to, we had a good time at, but the entire time, it doesn't matter what festival you go to. There's something off about it. You know what I'm saying? There's something that you ain't like.
So is it hard for you to enjoy it sometimes because you look at it like that? I never have thought damn, there's something off about this.
No, so
well, I guess I've never been to
I've always enjoyed it, but for me, I don't get emotionally attached to situations or circumstances like that. Okay. So if I'm in a place and I know I'm there to have a good time, I'm not gonna let some small thing that's in the back of my mind affect the time that I'm having.
Dude, I wish I could I guess I don't know the word. I wish I could do that too with my brain. If one thing's off, it fucks with me all fucking day, and I cannot enjoy anything unless I'm always thinking about something that's big and small. If it fucks with me, man, I'm fucked. I can't just close that part of my brain off.
I wasn't always like that,
and I hate myself. I hate that part of myself because I'm fuck. I guess you can work on it, right? You were about to say that.
Yeah, I really was. I wasn't always like that. Just self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Being as down to earth as possible and realizing that you're not perfect and you have faults and digging into that. You know what I'm saying? Really finding that point.
Nice. What do you do to get out of ruts or when you're in a fog or you're having a bad day? How do you get out of that? How do you turn it into something positive?
I'm a big smoker. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my mind off things. Aside from that, just putting yourself around good energy. You know what I'm saying? If you're having a bad day, go be around friends. Go be around your family. Call someone you love. You know what I'm saying? Call someone you miss. Whatever makes you feel happy and get your mind off of it, should do it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't allow yourself to be stuck in shit like that, bro.
Definitely. You know what I'm
saying? Because it's a revolving door. You'll be trapped there.
Yeah. Bro. I don't know why I just been asking that. I like hearing people's answers to that.
Yeah.
We all have bad days. We all
for sure. And for me, dude, I'll have the worst day of my life. I won't show nobody. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know that I just had the worst day of my life, just because that's just who I am. I feel like I got to be strong for myself, you know what I'm saying? Just who I am and my family always, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to see my family think that I'm suffering mentally.
Sure. You have a wife, kids, any of that?
No, I'm single as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
You're like one of the first few people that have.
Ladies, holler.
There you go. Yeah, man. Everybody usually has a wife or a kid or something.
Bro, I'm single. I'm truly devoted just to like.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. Let me ask you. Like, I was telling Ezra this. I was like, I don't. Everybody has everybody does their thing. If you're married, kids, that's it all seems fine and like it has its good things. But I was thinking though, if you're like, if you're trying to do something at a young age like this, like, you're trying to pursue a goal, or you're trying to start up a brand or a company, having a wife and kids kind of just makes it that much more harder. Like, I'm not saying obviously it can be done, but like I look at it like that. Like I can't give 100% to the snake pit if I had a wife and kids. And I can't give if I had a girlfriend, I couldn't give 100% to this. Yeah. And that's kind of like the sacrifice I'm going to make, because I imagine, I'm probably going to miss out on that eventually. There's probably like a whole bunch of opportunities to go fall in love and have kids if I wanted it. You feel like that though? Like, you can if you're allowing yourself to give 100% to your company right now because you don't have that.
Yes and no. We all have life to deal with. So even though I run this company, I still have a 9 to 5. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, dude, I have a 9 to 5, and I've got another company on top of this that like I'm trying to get kicked up. So I'm just too busy in general just to be like worried about like having a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really dive into that right now. And again, just being hyper aware of like who you are and what you're trying to do with yourself. You just got to be able to do that,
Hell yeah. My 9 to 5 is landscaping. So I was just, I think a lot. And I was just thinking like, I can't have a girlfriend. Like I want a girlfriend. Like I just came out of a relationship. I'm like, fuck, I want a girlfriend. I want that experience. But I'm like, I can't right now because it wouldn't be fair to her because I'm fucking so devoted to this. That's what I was just thinking about the other day. I'm like, oh. And I want to be devoted to this because I want to like really put a fucking solid foundation for this so I can relax in the future and then start like life. And does that make sense? Like I'm worried about this right now so I can have a good foundation for my life later.
Bro, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, like love is great for sure. There's someone out there for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like to stress about it and like to worry about like finding it is just not where it's at. You should worry about like pursuing your passions.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to like offend anybody or hurt anybody's feelings, but it's like if you were to ask me like for advice, my advice would be like don't get a girlfriend, don't get a boyfriend, don't have kids in your 20s. Go fucking go find like a passion and let that be your wife and your kids.
Yeah,
I think so. Like it's made like to me like I've watched a lot of people who have kids and shit. I'm like, that must be hard because when I get home, I do not think about anything other than this. I just think about this, and that's all I want to think about.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
So everyone that like truly knows me knows just like I'm just like a fucking machine. Like I just got like a 1-track mind, and it's business related. You know what I'm saying? So like. If it's not about business, it doesn't even scratch the surface. Like, yeah,
I was thinking about that too. I'm trying to make myself like that, and people who don't live like that don't understand that. Like it's just business, dog. Like I don't really care about much. For me, it's snake pit. Right now I'm like, I don't really. I even tweeted. I was like, I don't give a fuck if it's not about that. I'm sorry. No disrespect to you out there. Personal. And that's like I was just thinking that in the sense of family. Like I am sorry, but. This is what I love and want to do. I'm not concerned with going and hanging out on Easter. I'm not concerned with birthday parties or whatever. It's all business right now, man. Yeah. I think that's what you should do. I really do think that's what you should you should do if you don't really like have an idea of what you want to do in life. Like that should be what your 20s is. It's like figuring it out. Go find something you love and let it fucking take over, man.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
So like, even to this day, like again, I have a 9 to 5. So like Wide Awake for me is just something I'm like extremely passionate about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I love doing. So I always preach this on everyone. Like, follow your intuition. Your heart will never lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have something that, like, your brain's telling you that you like or that you kind of want to get into, like, fucking dive deeper. Go down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
There's like every tool is at, everything's at your disposal right now to find what you love.
bro,
Literally with your phone. You could like stumble across something on YouTube, whatever, your friends, and you're just like, oh my God. Like, I do that in a small way even now. Like, I become obsessed with shit, and what else, fucking get nothing to lose.
Bro,
And just absorb it all right now.
that's like a beautiful thing about music too. Is like I find so much satisfaction in like finding shit that like no one else has heard, and I'm like, yo, listen to this shit. This shit is sick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter like what it is.
Do you do your own music? Do you have any music out or anything like that?
Nah, so I DJ.
Okay.
I go by the name of Barbecue.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
funny. But no, eventually I want to get into producing. But again, right now my mind is just it's one track. I'm business. You know what I'm saying? So until I reach that threshold to where I feel like, not necessarily I can like retire, but like to where I feel like I don't really have to like focus, 80 hours a week on like trying to make my dreams come true. That's whenever.
Is that how many hours you're putting in right now, you would say?
At minimum, bro.
Yeah, there you go, guys. You hear that?
Like I said, bro, I work in like 3 different businesses that I'm trying to kick up. So fucking, you can catch me at my computer for at least 12 hours a day, no bullshit.
On top of a 9 to 5?
Well, the 9 to 5 I work from home. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, that's not bad then. You're just chilling.
chilling at home, listening to music, my dog.
Yeah.
I'm blessed up.
Yeah, you got the setup. But yeah, man, I was thinking I think like that too. Like if you're willing, you hear that 80 hours. That's a lot of fucking hours, and you could be doing other things. But are you willing?
Bro,
I like to like motivate people and like
I do too, and that's why I preach so
trying to
much
put
on
that-
like giving opportunity and providing a great experience. You know what I'm saying? Like people focus so much on that buck. You know what I'm saying? That you skip everything in between. Every money's always gonna be there. You know what I mean? But fucking being able to give something to someone else, that's priceless. 100%, bro.
where would you say that comes from you? Like giving back or giving to the community? Has it just always been in you, or is that put in you?
I would say no. I would say like at one point in my life, I kind of had a chip on my shoulder because it felt like such a struggle. It felt like the world was against me. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I was trying to do, people were shutting down left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like maybe it somewhat comes from being the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just wanting to give someone else a chance.
It is rewarding. Like you're saying, like even Vari said it, like it just comes full circle. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I don't think any intention you have like to help somebody there's nothing wrong with it. It's always just beneficial if you help somebody.
100%.
And I like that. I'm starting to get into that. Like this is very selfish like thing I do. Like I do it for a lot of selfish reasons, but now it's starting to be like, again, it's like becoming a responsibility. Like I need to help these people out. I need to promote, like do my part. And I'm like, fuck, it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, dude. So like, from the outside looking in, what I do, like I feel like the average person would just like assume like, yo, he's a fucking party animal. Like he's just trying to throw parties and get fucked up and like this, that, and the other. But like when I'm doing a show, like yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of beers, but you're gonna be talking to me sober. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm there to make sure everything's going smooth because I'm taking care of everyone else so they can party.
So you're not planning on drinking at the festival?
At the festival? No, I'm definitely gonna have some drinks. Dude. My ultimate dream. You best believe I'm turning up still.
Yeah, I'm like preparing now, because like I said, I definitely want to be out there doing business, but I also want to be fucked up. So I'm like trying to figure out like, oh God, should I just get fucked up Saturday and then chill Sunday? Should I chill Saturday and get fucked up Sunday?
Figuring it out.
Should I drink only a few and then get fucked up at night? I'm just like trying to fucking play this out in my head because I think it's a great opportunity for everybody. I've been harping on this fucking thing, and that's why I'm glad you're here talking about it. You're the man behind Vari, putting it all together.
Appreciate it, man.
It's crazy. How's the other one, like the country and the rock? How's that going?
So our rock lineup is, I think we're waiting on one more confirmed band to be booked. And as far as country goes, I think we have 3 slots left that we're filling. So it's again, it's just a totally different industry than from what me and Var are used to.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, man. So it's been slightly difficult. We've had to do a lot of surveying, just to see what people want. You know what I'm saying? Again, we're here to provide an experience. We want to give the people what they
Which
want.
is weird to me because like Lubbock's like country. Like, you know, when you think of Lubbock music, you think of country.
Dude, instantly. So like,
Yeah.
but there's not really like a big country promoter here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, if there is shit, I don't know you. Reach out to me. You know what I mean? If you see this, reach out to me. I want to meet you.
Cook's Garage. Go talk to them. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what my stepdad told me. He was like, Cook's Garage, man.
So they actually have a festival going on the same weekend we do.
Oh, never mind. Let me take that back. Sorry.
I got no hate for y'all. I'll post y'all's flyer and I'll post mine.
No, there's no hate, but it's like that's the same day, man. What the fuck?
Bro. Again, like I feel so confident in what we're doing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I'll post y'all's flyer and I'll post mine. No disrespect. And I'm still confident in what we're doing.
Hey, that's a good attitude right there.
And you
man.
guys got headliners coming through, you know?
Dang. There's a lot of good things going on in Lubbock, man. What made you move to Dallas?
The scene, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt
Like a big EDM scene, like that type shit?
Yeah.
Or just like a lot? Like, because everybody goes to Dallas.
Just to be able to give myself, again, opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I moved to Dallas, I had just got my associates from South Plains. So I was looking for the next best thing. So, like, I kind of just wanted to get out of Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? I've literally lived here my entire life. So I'm like, yo, I know there's something better out there for me. And every time I've ever gone to Dallas, like, I just love the city. And it's not too far away. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm a Texas Ranger fan. For me, it made sense. I was like, they got shit going on over there. I want to go figure out what they're doing.
Yeah. That's the only thing about Lubbock right now. There's not, like, I wish there was, like, professional sports or something like, you know, they got Six Flags and all that other shit.
Yeah, dude. Dallas is lit for sure.
Is it just a bigger Lubbock?
Not at all.
Somebody said that to me, and I was like, oh. And I told this girl that she got mad at me. I'm like, whatever, shut up. I was just like, she got pissed when I asked her that.
No, bro. There's 7 million people that live in the DFW Metroplex. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bigger Lubbock.
Well, there you go. No, I want to go catch a Ranger game. That's what I'm trying to go do here soon.
Dude, they're full capacity right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's lit over there.
Man, Texas is great. I think maybe Florida's a little bit more wilder than us, but right now it's like everything's 100%.
Bro, the beach could be on fire in Florida and they're still going to be out there kicking it.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I got family in Florida.
No, I need to go out there. I've never been to the East Coast. Like, I've never been out that way.
Oh, really? So, my best friend, he lives in New York. And
I'd like to go there.
Dude, New York is so beautiful. It's actually not what you think. A lot of people think of New York and they picture the city, but like, dude, a good
Like northern New York or what?
Yeah, like a good portion of it is like farmland, like hilly, like beautiful green grass, trees everywhere.
I'd like to go see all of that, but I definitely want to go see the city.
Dude, you can't go to New York without seeing the city.
I like baseball. Since baseball season, I want to go watch like a Yankees game.
Who's your team?
I don't really have one, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
I just it's weird because like I have like favorite sports teams in like basketball and football, and then not in baseball, but baseball's my favorite sport to watch, like my favorite sport ever, and I don't really have a team. I guess if we're being honest, I'll root for like the Rangers or Houston. As much as I hate them, I'll root for them too.
Yeah. So I root for the White Sox.
I'd like to go to Chicago too.
Bro, Chicago's dope.
You got the hat on right now.
My partner's from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. So slight love there for that. But
how'd you link up with? There's a girl, right?
Yeah, she's a girl. Her name's Ashley.
How'd you link up with her?
Pretty much just being involved in the scene. You know, she's also a promoter that's, you know, based out of Dallas. She lived there for 6 years. Promoting these music festivals, like, we kind of just like have no choice but to like build a really strong online presence. So through that, like, we just all end up networking and like just being involved with each other. The EDM community is so fucking tight, bro. Like everyone that's involved in the EDM community knows each other 100%. Like,
And like all aspects of it.
100%. We all
Because
know, we all know
I
each
have my
other.
ex-girlfriend. She's a shuffler, so she like knows all that shit.
Bro. Like there's shuffle groups, there's promoter groups, there's DJ groups, there's little collectives of people, and like everyone is like webbed together, bro. Like the EDM community is tight as fuck.
I'll say that from what I like gathered from her like stories and everything, and like her, going around to all these festivals and hanging out with everybody. Like she always said, it was a great time and very positive and just like focused on having a good time.
Yeah, dude. They preach prayer, peace, love, unity, respect.
I think they like live it. If you ask me, from an outsider, I don't really.
So for like, whenever we like approach like different venues, like that's one thing they always have to say, like, is like, oh, you guys do EDM events? Like, oh, that's a pretty good crowd. They're really nice, right? And it's like, yeah, dude. Like, we're not gonna throw an event like you see like a bunch of people getting stabbed and shot up and like,
that's what I mean. Like, do you when you get in the car and play music? Is that what you play?
Bro,
Yeah.
I live EDM. I listen to all kinds of music though. So like, again, like what actually like got me started as a promoter and like what made me want to do it is the rock concerts. Like I was heavily going to rock concerts. Beyond that, I got involved in the hip hop scene. So like I would really say that's where my roots are. So one of the first artists that I worked with was Booger Bradshaw.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Boog, the OG GOAT of Lubbock.
Vari actually let me on stage in the second 806 versus Everybody show. They had at Jake's, and I got to introduce him, so that was cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's the homie.
Boog is the dude. Other than that, I started working with Brennan Cole, and
he's also the homie.
another fucking go for
Gosh, dude, he's so great.
Bro, so, and like, I feel like that's low key where I get a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people know that I used to work with them, and like, that's where my roots are. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, helping build artists started with helping them get started, and simply through social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a tool that I automate social media accounts so that they run and grow themselves. And it's just something that we started working together on.
Wait, say that. What'd you say? Automate? What is that? What'd you say?
Yeah, so we automate accounts so that they.
What is that? What the fuck does that mean?
Just to be like layman terms, botting accounts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that like a simple process or is it?
No. It's pretty intricate, to say the least.
Okay.
I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 years, and like everyone that I know that used to do it no longer does it no more. I'm like the only one that still does it. It's a very a very tight group of people that can successfully do it, which is also kind of what sets Wide Awake apart, because we're able to offer these marketing services that no one else can.
There you go. That's cool, man. Fuck. No, I was asking like if you played that music in your car because, again, like with my ex-girlfriend, like she'd play it in her car. Like I don't listen, like I don't have any of that shit, any of that stuff on my phone. But I did enjoy listening to it, and there was something about it that was like, that's pretty cool. Like, like vibrations. And
so you know what it is?
Kinda.
It's scientific. You literally can't help but like it, bro.
Wait, say that again.
It's scientific. Like you literally cannot help but like dance music. Like
really,
I'm serious.
It was like the vibrations and all that. Like
yeah. So
the feelings.
Depending on like the beats per minute, I guess is what it boils down to. Like it's supposed to do something that like ends up like triggering you and something.
I think I remember saying some shit like that.
You gotta look it up. I don't want to dig too deep into it and like sound stupid to not know what I'm talking about. But
dude. Believe me, that's like half the story of this show.
Huh?
That's half the story of this show. Like I'm just like trying to seem smart, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I need to get a Googler in here because I'm trying to seem like I know what I'm talking about. Fake it till you make it type shit.
Fake it till you make it.
I don't know. Yeah. It's a little bit more harder without the Paramount Prince or somebody or those bastards. Mad at them. They're fired. All of y'all are fired.
You guys are done.
Yeah, you guys hear that? You guys are all fired. I told Chopper, you're the guy to meet. You needed to have met him, but he didn't show up, fucker.
Bro, I've been dying to meet you too, to be honest with you.
See, I knew it.
I can't wait to buy you a beer, bro. You fucking went stupid hard on them graphics, dog. Them shits look so good.
Like
A1, bro. Fucking sick ass graphics.
Vari's one of those guys who I'll always give a shout out to and promote if I can. But also the Paramount Prince Choppa. Yeah. Like he did that logo right there behind you, and like he's just great at what he does.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, I meant to get you to sign that, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
So how long are you in town for?
Shit, as long as I need to be.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Again, I got a 1-track mind, bro. If I gotta be here for a week, I'm gonna be here for a week. We've got a couple of different venues that we're looking to finish some contracts up for these after parties that we're gonna be doing for 806 Fest. So the event actually ends at 12. So what we're doing after that is pretty much, and 12 is like as late as we could get the fairgrounds to go, because again, it's a private property. So after that, we're going to be doing a bunch of official after parties over at different venues in Lubbock.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So we're going to have a country after party, a hip hop after party, and probably like two EDM nights.
At Kong's?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have one at Kong's.
I figured.
Yeah. For sure.
You call it the 806 Fest? Is that what you said?
Do what?
You said the 806 Fest? Is that what you called it?
I might have.
Yeah. I like that. It's shortened it.
Yeah, it's something to abbreviate it by. But yeah, no, we're gonna do a bunch of different after parties for that. So if you guys get VIP tickets, that's pretty much like what you're paying for. You guys get expedited entry into the festival. You guys get automatic entry into the after parties as long as we haven't hit capacity limits. We can't let you in if it's full, obviously. But so yeah, guys, get them fucking VIP tickets. That shit's worth it.
It's not much extra, is it, right now?
No, that's an extra $20.
There you go.
For double the experience,
Yeah. Tickets, they're about to go up too, huh?
Yeah, so we're actually about to, again, we've got 3 bands left that we're looking to confirm for the lineup on the countryside, and then 1 more on the rock. But as soon as we do that, we're going to fucking release the flyer with the
lineup?
With the whole lineup on it. And at that point, that's whenever we're going to raise prices again.
I'm looking forward to that. Vari hasn't really told me much about who's performing, which is cool. I respect it.
We're doing our best to keep it a secret, that's for sure.
By what day do you think you'll have like the lineup out? Do you have an idea?
I say we need like another 2 weeks probably to fully have it out. A week is
pretty hopeful.
On some good measure. We'll probably have it in a week, but just 2 to be safe.
Motherfucker. This is just all so exciting and awesome to hear about. All the great energy coming towards us. I don't know, man. I say if you're not performing, you should definitely be out there networking, if anything.
Yo, again, if you're not performing, we've got a website that you guys can apply to. We've got social media platforms that you can message. We're definitely hella busy, still setting up this music festival and just all the logistics behind it. But eventually we will reach back out to you. We want to know about you. Again, we're literally here to help you. Like, if you're an artist of any kind, if you're a visual artist, if you make music, we're literally building this platform to help you get out there. So reach out to us. We want to help you.
Are you running the social media accounts? Do you run those?
So yes and no. We're all kind of involved on the social media accounts.
Vari included?
Yeah, everyone. Again, we have there's so much work that needs to be done. So for us to kind of just deliver that up, you know what I'm saying? Like slightly, it's been a little bit of a help,
Yeah, I was just wondering because I just followed y'all on Twitter. So yeah, I seen y'all a little bit active on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
That's a good little platform. I like it. But seems like Facebook's more like the most traffic.
Facebook is more localized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is, just because you naturally add those people that you know.
For sure, man.
Whereas Instagram and Twitter, you end up following fucking Instagram models and
you can go down that rabbit hole.
Shit, yeah.
Fucking, you don't even know where you're at the end of that one.
Exactly.
I guess it makes sense. I need to clean up my Facebook account though. I've allowed too many people to be my friend, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What are y'all talking about right now, dog?
I've kissed mine long gone. I've been at the 5,000 friend limit for
Damn, I don't even have that many.
Bro, my shit's so done. I just made another one, and even with that second one, like I don't even use it because I'm like, this is just too much.
Well, I'll be damned, dude. What are you smoking over there, Jewel?
Yeah.
No, man. No Jewels allowed on here, man.
My bad.
No, it's all good. Well, dude, again, I'm fucking super excited. As the more and more I hear and the more I learn, I'm just makes my dick that much more harder, man. It's gonna be fucking crazy. We're gonna be out there, go support for real. I say that, like, even if you don't want to like be a vendor or anything, go support.
Yeah.
Show some love.
Even if you don't come, share our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go.
You probably got a homeboy or a homegirl that's going to be performing on the lineup. At the very least, you've definitely heard of some of these people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't hurt you at all to share our shit. And if you come, it's going to.
I was going to ask you before.
Experience.
One of the questions I was going to ask you is like, is EDM, like all of like the 3 different genres you got for whatever, like 3 different stages, is it the same amount of people performing each stage or is it different?
No, it's totally different.
It's different?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did our best to, again, try and be as inclusive as possible, but with making the event make sense as far as the time goes, we can only fit so many people on the lineup, you know what I mean? So that's why we've got the registration forms on our website, so people can already like try and apply for 2022.
That's okay. There you go.
Yeah, so
might as well.
Yeah,
or 2023 if you don't get in 2022.
We're seriously already ready for 2022. So
fuck, man. There you go, guys. So that's 806 versus everybody.com.
Yes, sir.
The website. And I think that's on Facebook, all the platforms.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
What about your stuff? Where can they find your stuff at?
Yeah, so you can find Wide Awake on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. We've got a new website as well, www.wideawakeent.com.
Sweet, man.
You can find a calendar of all of our events there and a little bit about the team and what we do.
I just got a stupid fucking text message. But, man, I really appreciate you coming on and giving more insight to the fucking...
Appreciate it, man.
The 806 Fest. I like that one.
It's been a good time, for sure.
For sure, man. Shout out to Trey. I mean, I haven't talked to that fool in forever. That boy's crazy.
Shout out to you, Trey. We love you.
That boy's nuts. But what a small world, huh? Again, thank you. This was great. We should do it either before or after. I don't know. We'll do it again, though.
Let's do it before and then let's do it during.
During, too? Fuck yeah. There you go, man. That'll be cool. So you guys out there listening, I'll probably have like little slots available all day if you want to come and hop on the Snake Pit at the festival. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys be on the lookout. Thank you guys again. Check out my website, thesnakepit.com for merch. I got cups available. I got everything, shirts and all that, man. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Episode 113. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, retweet, hit the notification bell, follow Caleb, follow 806 versus everybody, follow Vari, all of that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.